And what are your rights as a tenant? That is what we are digging into after the City of Cincinnati filed that lawsuit. We told you about this yesterday against a property management company because of poor living conditions.
That's right. We first told you actually about this a couple days ago. And Brittany Harry, she's been following it ever since.
Yeah, she's live in Price Hill with some tips for the tenants.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. And as you guys know, we get calls to our newsroom frequently from people that are renting from a landlord. They're like, help, I need help with my landlord who's maybe not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we heard you and we went to a housing attorney. That's who I spoke to today, who helped really with some insight on this topic.
Lease that they've signed is a promise that they've made and a promise that the landlord has made. It's a mutual promise.
Right now, 5 different apartment complexes owned by the same Florida-based company are in such bad condition, the City of Cincinnati is suing.
It's needed sometimes in order to protect the tenants and protect the availability long-term of affordable housing and protect it from being further degraded.
So what are your rights as a tenant, someone who pays rent to a landlord each month? The Ohio State Bar Association says you can complain to a governmental agency if your landlord violates housing laws or regulations affecting health and safety. You have the right to complain to your landlord for failing to perform any legal duties. If you complain and the landlord retaliates by increasing rent, decreasing services, or seeking to evict you for complaining, the landlord has violated the law. If you breach your lease, the landlord may not take your furnishings or possessions to recover rent payments. Tenants should also notify their landlord of the problems they are having.
You need to prove that you told the landlord there was a problem with a written notice, asking the landlord to fix and make repairs to the unit, describing what the repairs needed are.
A landlord must respond in a, quote, reasonable amount of time, the Ohio State Bar Association says. They may take up to 30 days to make less critical repairs. Lastly, escrowing your rent is an option too. The Ohio State Bar Association says that means depositing rental payments with the clerk of the municipal or county court instead of paying your landlord.
So that's a way to protect your money. It's also a way to put pressure on the landlord. If they stop receiving their rent check every month, then they notice actually something's really wrong and we really have to fix this. So a lot of times that does make an impact.
So if you would like to read more into these tips or more information from the Ohio State Bar Association, we're going to put a link for you on our website, as well as some resources in the area that could help you out. For now, I'm reporting live in West Price Hill. Brittany Harry, Fox 19 Now.